How are you guys? I'm just following up on another question I get. The previous one is about whether you should take a class or not. This one I'm going to talk about if you want to bring in a tutor. First of all, a tutor's not for everyone. They're like between 75 and 200 bucks an hour. It is expensive, and you do get what you pay for, meaning that if you find a tutor for 50 bucks an hour, you're getting what you pay for. If you pay 200, that's a little on the high side, but usually that's more for the corporate guys. Even some of the big vendors, like the Notmans and the Kaplans, they have tutors, but they're charging $250, $400 an hour. That's not, I mean, that's a lot to spend for a one-on-one if it's coming out of your pocket. Couple advantages. It may save you weeks of studying and let you start earning faster. So you have to sort of think of it as an investment. A lot of my students, I always say, is this getting expensive? And they go, no, it's worth it. Because one, I explain everything and I put it in a normal English, like whatever you want to call it, where it's simple version, as I stutter. It makes it easier for them when they read the book again. They go, oh, I get it. Now I get what you're saying. The options, I clean it up. Maybe instead of you spending 8 hours studying options, we spend a good 2 hours and you can move on to other things. So there are some examples. Online versus in person. Online is okay. I do enough of it. Probably about 30, 40% of my business is online. In person, obviously better. But with WebEx or Skype or even the other platforms, it's not so bad. I mean, I have the girls I teach, they're holding their books up and I can read them. And it's a lot of back and forth and it goes well. The big companies, part of the problem is that they make you follow a schedule that they have. And it's pretty hit or miss. You don't know what you're getting and you're paying a crap load of money. I usually let the student direct where they go, I know what I want and I know what they need to learn. But a lot of times they have, I need help with this and I let them direct it. Or maybe we cover a bunch of different topics and maybe we cover bonds for 10 minutes and equity and then maybe we talk about preemptive rights. There's a lot of different things we can talk about. Couple things when you're vetting one. Look, if you run into one and you're not sure, send me an email or send me a note. I can probably look into him and tell him whether he's worth it or not. I do enough business that I'm not going to be jealous of helping somebody out. Make sure they have a background. Don't get some high school teacher or construction worker. Nothing wrong with those jobs, but that doesn't mean they can teach. Again, try to get some references. You talk to somebody, say, do you have any references? Or if they have reviews, look at the reviews. Make sure they're not like from the same person. One thing, if they open a book and start looking up answers, run the heck away. Go. If they start reaching through the book or making you, like, oh, hold on, I don't know what that means, you got to go. That means the guy just is putting his name up there and trying to make some money off you. If it's for a couple clarification, like a lot of times I will open a book and I go, no, that's wrong. And they go, and they show me and I go, no, that's wrong or whatever. The books aren't always perfect, but I know my stuff. And if I go through a book a lot of times, I'm doing something wrong. I'm trying to explain something to you in a normal, simple way. If I'm going through a book, you can do that yourself. So again, when you're looking for tutors, vet them, get references, compare one tutor versus another. I never worry about it. If one guy comes to me, I'm looking at 2 different tutors, I tell them what I have, and if they go with the other one, that's fine. It is what it is. So just make sure you keep reading and going from there.